Hey guys, good morning. This is our home workout hip mobility series. So we're going to start on the floor. We're going to take this kind of 90-90 position. So knee straight out from the hips on both sides, and then this 90-degree bend of the knee. From here, kind of lift and scooch that high knee a little bit back, and then we're going to fold down and just take this stretch here. And then we're just going to walk up, keeping our feet exactly where they are. We're going to flip sides, and then coming down and coming back up. Keep the feet where they are, flip sides, and then down, up, flip sides, down, up. Good. We're going to do one more to each side. And if you're walking forward a little bit, that's okay. As you can see, I'm kind of doing that too. And then you're going to come on over to this side, and then we're going to hold this one. We're going to hold down over this right leg and just hold this stretch. And then we're going to come on over to this left leg and hold this stretch. And then we're going to just start to tuck this right knee under, coming into this kind of full pigeon. And if you want to bolster up your buns, you can. So let that come down, and then that just increases this stretch a little bit more. So finding that full pigeon. And then from here, we're going to come up. We're going to slide this foot back and into kind of a kneeling position. So coming back and then hanging out, letting this right hip get open. So I'm still going to try and keep my left knee stacked over my ankle. I'm going to open up through the front of this left hip. Plant my hands down, and then my inside, so my left arm. I'm going to drop that elbow as close to the floor as I can, or if I can get it to the floor, great. And then I'm going to press and reach up. So I'm going to reach towards the floor and press. Reach towards the floor. I know I'm sneaking in some thoracic mobilization in your hip mobility program, but who doesn't need it? Good, and we're going to do two more. Down, sneaking down, and then up. One more time. Down and up. And then from here, place the hands on either side. Reach those arms up towards the ceiling and scoop your tush under as much as you can to open that up. Find a little extension, and then we're going to sweep the arms down, press our hips back, just gently let our toes leave the floor. Feel that through the back leg. And then we're going to rock forward, open through the front, rock back, open through the back of the left. Rock forward, open through that front right. Rock back, open through that back left. One more time, reach up. Good, and then back, down. Nice. And then from here, we're just going to swap over to the right side. So we're going to start with that right foot forward into that pigeon. We're going to take that nice long hold here. We're just thinking about sending that right hip back, letting this left hip drip towards the floor as much as we can. And then walk yourself out of that. We're going to stack this right foot up. So bringing this right foot in front of us, stacking that right knee over the ankle, and opening up this left hip. Right hand this time is going to reach towards the floor, or all the way to the floor, and then up towards the ceiling, back down, and up towards the ceiling, back down, and up. Two more, back down, and up. One more, tap down, and up. Then freeze here, hands on either side of the foot, and then we're going to start to lift up, getting that reach, tucking that Push as much as you can to open up the left hip, and then come into a little extension, and then rock back, and let that right foot float off the floor, and reach up, find that extension, and reach back. Good, and reach up, and reach back. One more time, and reach up, and reach back. Nice. And then coming down to your bottom, we're going to bring the legs centered, soles of the feet together, knees out wide, and then just kind of sitting nice and tall on those sit bones. And then we're just going to fold forward, find length through your spine, and allow yourself to just float up. So keep that spine long, keep the chest reaching forward, and then just coming up. And you can see I'm just giving my feet a gentle pull. I don't want to yank on anything, just a gentle pull to help you find that end range, and then come up. One more time, coming down, sink into this stretch now. And this time we're gonna let our foreheads fall. We're gonna let our spine round, but we're not gonna be pulling anymore. So again, sneaking in a little spine opener with your hips. And then go ahead and walk yourself up. We're gonna flip onto our backs. We're gonna cross our knees over one another, hug our legs in, and then just hug those shins into our body. Really think about letting your tail drop to the floor here, making yourself kind of heavy. And then go ahead and unwind, and going over to the other side, hugging those shins in. Letting that tail drop. And then go ahead and unwind. Plant those feet on the floor. Arms can go out to the side. And then we're just going to let those knees kind of windshield wiper side to side. Nice. Then we're going to straighten out our legs. We're just going to do a little hip hike. So I'll place my hands on my hips so you can see what's happening. I'm going to press my left foot long as I kind of suck my right leg up, and then I'm going to switch and switch, switch. So I'm kind of hiking one hip up and pressing the other one nice and long. Starting to move through that low back a little bit. Move through those joints. Good, and then bending that right leg, let it drift across. Let's go ahead and get that nice spinal twist. Think about just hugging the knee up where you're not getting any pinching in the front, and then letting the opposite arm come out. And just gently unwinding. Over to the other side, let that knee fall over. And then just gently unwinding. And then if you can, do this last one, do it with me. If you can't, you can kind of end your program there. So we're going to sit into this low squat. And if you need to put something under your heels, that's fine for now. But then you're just going to try and lift your chest open. And then we're just going to drop the hands down to press out against the knees, opening up the hips there. And then pressing out. Again, you can put something behind your or under your heels to help give yourself a little bit more space so you can sink into this position, or just skip this one and you can end with the last rotation. You can hang out there a little longer if you want. So we're going to hold this one. So just holding. Nice. And then just standing up, shaking it out, and you guys are all set. Have a great day.